Hello, everyone. Welcome to the question of the week. So the question is, what's happening this year? What's the forecast? And as many of you know, we don't know, but the good news is there's no shame in that, neither does anyone else. And I want to share a quick graph with you. I know it's hard to see from your computer, but this is a graph of all the things, or I won't say all the things, many of the things that happened last year. These little red check marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, are Fed rate hikes. No one at the beginning of the year last year probably would have said there would have been 8 rate hikes, the most we've seen in decades. No one would have said, hey, Russia's going to invade Ukraine. Very little people would have thought Roe v. Wade would have been overturned. Very little people would have thought Queen Elizabeth would have passed away. So, I mean, we can go on and on and on. I didn't point out all of these. Obviously, there are tons of these. But the market and economy is dynamic. It's constantly changing every nanosecond. The market is digesting all that information and spitting out information. The market's generally looking forward. And the challenge for investors is we don't know today what's going to happen tomorrow. But historically, we know what's going to happen over the long term. Economies and markets move forward with capitalism. The reason it's so difficult to forecast or predict, I wouldn't even say difficult, virtually impossible. No one can know all this in advance. If they did, they'd be printing money. So if you're watching the news media or an entertainment show, as I call it, like a Jim Cramer or some of these other folks, understand that's entertainment. These folks really don't know. If they do or did, they wouldn't tell you. Just know all this information can't be known in advance for this year, because there'll be another chart similar to this for this year sometime next year. So no worries. If you've got a plan and participate in the right strategies, I think you can still be successful. But keep in mind the long term, not the day-to-day things that happen. If you have any questions, give us a call.